thing this year. He was probably still so stunned from my hug. I don't know how many people have stage crashed and touched the Morrissey. It can't be long. Because about 40 minutes of it is telling the long, amazing story of Viva Mas Vegas. How Casbot and I took Caesars Coliseum for 3 times the investment. It was a better heist than Ocean's 11. We reuse my front center.
Hey everyone, this is Jerry with Big Dreams, Little Homestead, and
Lucy.
well, today we are going to do some cooking on the jet stove. So we're going to be showing you that, different things we're going to do, foods that are staples when other staples are hard to get, if you know what I mean. And so, I mean, if you get the beans, you need to know how to cook the beans, and we're going to show you all that. But I wanted to talk today about miracles. And you know, when you hear miracle, the first thing you want to do is like shut it off, say miracles. I don't know what he's talking about, miracles. But in this time that we live, and we all know this time is different than what went before. And we all know that things are going to be different. If you don't know that, I feel sorry for you. Because if you haven't seen the setup, I'm not talking about what's going on right now. I'm talking about the setup that got me 2 years from always being an apartment dweller to buying a piece of property and setting up solar, setting up water catchment, bringing in wood, all the different things we've done. We're fixing to build a greenhouse, and I know we've been saying that for a while, but we're getting ourselves where we're just about ready, and that's going to be some videos we're going to show you. But back to miracles. Now, I have a camera that I use here on this property, but I don't like to use it that often, or in fact, if I don't have to, I don't use it because it's online, and I don't know who has access to that, and I think it's disrespectful to my neighbors to show their comings and goings online. To who knows who can access that, and because we all have our rights to exist, and I just, with my beliefs, I you know, anyway, that's neither here nor there. So I was thinking about getting a trail cam where it's not wireless, it doesn't transmit, I have access to all the data, and if I need to retrieve it, I can retrieve it. Otherwise, no one else sees, other than me trying to trying to secure my property. Well, you know, our money's kind of tight right now, which is, you know, it's the way we always live. So it's, you know, it's the way we always live. And I'm very particular about where I spend my money. And I had been thinking about a trail cam, and the next day my neighbor came by, said someone had stolen some brand new 4x4s from his property. And what do I think about taking a camera, putting it on my property, capturing my property, and going over and capturing a little chunk of his property so he can see anyone coming and going? And I said, yeah, I've been thinking about getting one of those. Well, he left for a little while and he came back. And he came back with this right here. Brand new in the box.
Matters that his daughter's moving in, and he's not.
Well, she wasn't going to move in, though. That wasn't the plan.
Oh.
His daughter moving in was not the plan. But I think he feels a little more confident knowing, what we stand for. We stand for truth and righteousness and peace and security. So anyway, back to miracles. This is a miracle right here in front of you. To go from thinking about, I sure could use one of these. I didn't mention it to anyone. And the next day it's brought.
He didn't even tell me.
And put in my hand. That's a miracle, guys. Mm-hmm. So we're at that time where we are going to have to depend on miracles to survive. So I wanted to encourage you that if you see something that seems extraordinary, tell people about it. Tell your own stories,
Now that is something, to see something, say something.
God is good.
Amen.
All the time. And if something was to happen to his daughter and someone was attacking his daughter, I'd do the best I could to get her what she needed. Mm-hmm. I'm not some vigilante out here, don't misunderstand. But I certainly can call 911 and I'll do it out in the front. And I'll yell it out and let everyone know, because I've done that before. I'm calling 911. Y'all know we mind our own business. But this is extraordinary. This has gone too far. And I'll let the world know. See, that's how we all really need to be for each other. We need to defend the least of these. And when you do that, and when you live that way, God will show up in a mighty way, guys. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. So stay tuned. We're not done. We're about to crank the jet stove up, and we're going to boil a dozen eggs, which we'll put some of our tuna that we stored up with, and we'll make some tuna salads and some other things. And honestly, when you're hungry and you just want a little protein, not any starch or anything that's going to turn to sugar or a lot of sugar, a boiled egg is an excellent snack. And I'm also going to show you us popping popcorn. I don't think we'll do that today, but we will do that. So stay tuned.
You guys hear that?
You hear Georgia when I open my mouth. Don't make no difference what I'm talking about. I let you in and then you throw me out. You can't see nothing past this shadow of a doubt. We used to go toe to toe. My heart ain't in it no more. Scratching for the higher ground. That's what makes the world go round. Oh, they say that to see is to believe. But you can't believe everything you read. A hammer and a block of stone, singing that title song. Maybe you could find a new harmony. his chest. Yeah, drink the breeze. What disinfects? What does it mess? What messes it? Yeah, drink the breeze.
I'm down here in FEMA Region 6. I hope Kyle Reese is okay in 5.
It's real. They try to rearrange your brain, make you doubt yourself until you think you're insane. They really did lie to you as a kid, and they're still lying now. They don't care if you live. So stop asking them or think that they will help. The battle's within. They don't care about your health. All they want is for you to bow down and be ruled. And they've been training you well ever since you were in school. Played as a fool, used as a pawn. Unwashed the minds with the words of my songs. You gotta stay strong and go deep within your own heart that deserves to shine like chrome. You gotta push and grow and break through the mold that they try to lock you in to control your soul. It's everywhere you look when you watch what they feed. All they do is plant the seeds that help conformity. Your mind is a prize and they hunt it every day. In any way they can, they're gonna move it on the prey. But I know their tricks and the tactics they use and expose them in my songs. There's no way we will lose. Come alive. From FEMA Region 5, this is the Hunger Games. You gotta fight to survive. Look alive and be ready on all sides, cause every day they attack your mind's third eye. Come alive. From FEMA Region 5, this is the Hunger Games. You gotta fight to survive. Look alive and be ready on all sides, cause every day they attack your mind's third eye. May the odds be ever in your favor, whether you see it or not. Our lives are a danger. Battered and broke, they wanna leave you with no hope. Like you're stuck and can't find your way out of the rope. And they're the ones who tied you up so tight and tell you that you're free. Don't resist, don't fight like we're supposed to take it. Your will they wanna break it. They really want you to not think you're gonna make it. They try to break your will cause they know how strong you are. They know your power, that's why they hunt you at large. It's never what they claim, nothing's ever what it seems. This is the Hunger Games, you are Katniss Everdeen. They play it on the screen and we cheer for the rebels. But in real life, most cheer for the devil. They just want to be safe, that's why they keep them all scared. The state could care less. They'll push you down the stairs and they'll say you to crutch and then tell you to be thankful. That's the truth, the cruel, to face it can be painful. But after you make it through the lies and hurt, you finally realize everything you're worth. Come alive. From FEMA Region 5, this is the Hunger Games. You gotta fight to survive. Look alive and be ready on all sides, cause every day they attack your mind's third eye. Come alive. From FEMA Region 5, this is the Hunger Games. You gotta fight to survive. Look alive and be ready on all sides, cause every day they attack your mind's third eye. May the odds be ever in your favor, whether you see it or not. Our lives are a danger.
Happy Hunger Games. I've met the odds ever in your Happy Hunger Games. I've met the odds ever in your
Did you clear that sample?
Happy Hunger Games. I've met the odds ever in your
Oh my God. What a matchup.
I'm writing a book on how to stay conscious when you drown. And if the words float up to the surface, I put them down. This is the first time I know I don't want the crown. You can take it now. You promised the world and brought me hanging from a string.
drown. If the world's full up to the surface, I'll keep them down. This is the first time I know I don't want to cry. You can take the pain. You can take the pain.
Hell, it's old, the devil's chain. Never did he grow. 1,000 years he did remain, but sort of hell is home. To a man he wouldn't dispose of men. He has to lure ahead. Be a chain in the prison and what's left upon this land. Making the horns of Texas shears, putting an end to the rabbits here. Put a little devil in a prong to sleep, poison the feet of the centipede. Oh, hell in Texas. The devil went to take a look, see what he had sown. And the seeds in cursed soil made the great unknown. The trade was made and he returned, shook his golden head. Devil flew his way down south to the Rio Grande. Thorns he put on all the trees, mixed his hands with all the fleas. Tarantula on the road, horns on cactus, horns on toes. Oh, heaven, Texas, where UFOs and vultures fly, specters in the night. Images the devil sent to trick a lonely mind. It's the land that I call home, born in Alice Way. From the east, shaded rise, mother's youngest son. Rattlesnake bites and the scorpion stings, takes the light, doesn't wings. Sand flies will find a way, follow you throughout the day. Oh, heaven's Texas. Oh, heaven's Texas.
What's up with the duck with the plastic quack?
35 knots for 35 miles.
Who's the little girl with the map on her back?
What did you know? 555 miles.
Ask the macaque, ask the leatherback. I am the bird queen of Garbage Island.
That's it for the bees. We're off Garbage Island, but now it's a liability. Carly Pierce.
Midnight you crawl back, swearing you lost track. How can you say that with a straight face? Your phone is glowing. You say it's no one. It's funny no one calls me this late. You tell me I'm crazy, yeah, I know. But I gotta see how far you're gonna
is clear. This is more like a bean soup, and it is absolutely delicious. To do it any other way, to like slow it down, you need to boil, because the boil is what breaks that down and causes the dust to turn to soup. So these are more like bean soup. But we can also take this, and we're going to show you that as well, and we refry it, because we're from Texas. We love Mexican food. We'll take this and a pound of burger, and we'll do the burger, cook the burger, fry it as just crumbles, and then we'll take this right here and we'll fry it, and then we'll combine the two and stir it up. We call it low down dirty rice, because then we put it on top of rice. So stay tuned for that. This can also be dog food, and the jalapenos I put in here, probably not great for a dog, but it's a dewormer. It's a natural dewormer. So, and my dog loves to snap at anything that flies, so that's a good natural way. And I'm not a vet or any of those things, so this is all for entertainment purposes. Don't burn your house down with a jet stove making some beans. But yeah, that's the finished product right there, guys. And like I said, we're going to refry these. We're going to have a bowl tonight, and then we'll refry a lot of it. Maybe have another bowl. With everything that's going on, a lot of people are storing up beans right now, and I think a lot of people have no clue how to actually make beans. Now, I didn't put any bacon or anything like that. I put one burger patty that we had already cooked in here. That's it. So these are really just a basic. But normally I'll put like 2 pieces of bacon just raw, just put it right in there. And that's a good starter. That's going to give you tons of flavor. But you could do like smoked neck bones, or regular neck bones, or just any kind of cut of meat that you can just throw in there in the beginning. You know, it's all good. And don't worry about deboning, because that'll happen by itself. It'll get to where the bones will just be sitting at the bottom by themselves, and you just scoop them out. But yeah, guys, that right there is beans on a jet stove, guys. I appreciate everyone that stayed this long, and we will catch y'all next time. Peace.